Hi, welcome to my channel, Join Danielle's Journey. My name is Danielle Lara. You're with me here in my art studio in New Mexico, USA. And I make this channel to help women to rest and relax. So on today's video, I want to share about some information about a course that I recently finished because I think there's a lot of people that would be interested. I didn't find out about this until a couple years ago. So it's a certified master gardening program. And it actually, I'm going to share some information about it and a couple of, well, this is something you should probably just Google because it would be different in each state. But, so it started in 1973 by Dr. David Gibby at the Washington State University. And that's, the university extensions are usually where you'll find more information on these courses for your local area. All right, so it was originally made to meet the high demand for urban horticultural advice. So it's not a course that you would take in order to make money. It's not for business. It's actually so that people are more educated. It's getting more common people more educated to help each other. And so it is in the US and Canada. The average training time is 40 to 75 hours. And I think mine was closer to the 75 hours. It started in January and ended in May. I just finished it. And it was way more than I expected. Everybody that was in this course was so happy with it and said the same thing. This was way more information. And even the timing, it was unclear to me how long it was actually going to be. And it was a little challenging actually getting into it, but I got the help I needed from the extension. And it was worth it, even though it was frustrating at first. And I got my husband to join with me, and I'm so glad that he went along, and he is too. We both were really happy with this course. So you become certified at the end, and there are some expectations. So there's people that will do annual volunteer service, they'll run helplines, they'll have demonstration gardens, educational workshops, so things like that. And they even kind of informally expect you to report a certain amount of volunteer hours per year, which I believe in New Mexico it's about 30 hours per year. And some people get worried about that because they're usually thinking of it too formally, because you are on a list and you can get asked to go to people's houses, so that's more formal. But even just talking to people, like even among friends, informally, is a legit way of counting those hours, which we do pretty much every time we're with people. So we'll have like way more than 30 hours. And it's really exciting because when I say it was more than what we expected, it was longer, but it was like, I've been gardening for a long time, since I was a kid. And by the end of it, I really got the point that you have to research for each situation. And I'm now not so free flowing in advice, thinking I'm as knowledgeable as I thought I was, because of when it comes to native plants, and then on top of that, maybe having plants that might be from somewhere else but actually do well because they have a similar kind of climate, and then even climate. We learned about what's called microclimate, being able to change your immediate area or even something in the neighborhood so that it's more conducive to whatever you need for either plants or water conservation or different things. There's so many parts of it. So in the beginning, the first lesson was at the base about soil and amendment and what actually makes up soil, and then it just built on that from the plants themselves and pollinators. And the last lesson we had, the last two, was like native grasses and turf grass, which is really controversial, turf grass in New Mexico, but they have a really good instructor to explain some things about that, of how to properly manage it and why in some cases it is beneficial. Like for example, people having a picnic in a park, if you didn't have grass for that, how much less pleasant that would be. Like if you didn't have that anywhere, you know. So like things that we kind of take for granted, and thinking of it in a more strategic, thoughtful way, which I definitely have more of that now after these lessons. So that's just like an intro. I feel like just don't want to forget anything. University affiliated, a volunteer organization, and providing research-based horticultural education to the public. So there you go. So that's, I think, the point of everything I wanted to say. Let me just check my notes really quick, make sure I got it. Yeah, that was everything. So I hope you enjoyed the video for today. I hope if you're interested, you check it out, because it really is worth it. I mean, gardening is actually the #1 hobby in this country, and I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case in a lot of other places. So being able to be a better steward and sharing that information, you'd have like even more positive conversations and more confidence in these conversations. It's more exciting now. I'm looking forward to seeing how it affects my garden and even other people's gardens that I get to talk to or talk with. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you check this information out if you're into it, and share it with other people. So I hope you have a great day.